good evening, everybody, and welcome back to League Wide Wednesdays. I am your host, Miss Phins. Right now, we're waiting for Culler. He should be in a little later. But thank you guys for coming through. Sorry about that. I was in the middle of eating. Mm, there you go. Definitely. Hey guys, can y'all hear me? So right now, TFTG is on. So I went backstage and I'm playing with them. But we're live here too. Tonight is League Wide Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be talking about Week 3 schedule, the Pickems, the Impact players. We're gonna be talking about the last week's what happened, how did those games go? Because that was crazy. We're gonna be talking about our Pickems, like I told you, like always. But you know what I'm gonna ask, you know what I'm gonna say. Go ahead and do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button on your way in. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, guys. Let me say hello again, real quick. That's right. Hey, hey, EM. Can I say something real quick? Yeah, he's the biggest hater. It happens, guys. It happens, but can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh no, I just want to say hello, guys. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are having great show, man. Great show. I don't know if you remember, but Color, we're live on right now, so I just wanted to remind you. Yeah, yeah, but no biggie. I'm still live on both. Actually, it's kind of funny. Nah, no, it's funny, man. I'm live on both right now, so there you go. Exactly. No worries, no worries. Listen, guys, great show you guys have had here. To me, you know I love you guys for sure. Come check us out, League Wide Wednesday tonight at 8, obviously now. But again, keep doing what you're doing. And listen, like I always say, if you have haters, that means you've made it. So congratulations, guys. You guys have made it. That's all you got to worry about. You know what I mean? Stay positive. Just stay positive. That's it. But anyways, guys, I got to get back to my show. So, but thank you so much for having me. Have a great night. So, guys, I had to do that. That was actually kind of funny. Hey, listen, when you're live, you're live. You know what I mean? Things are gonna go. Things are gonna go on. Things are gonna happen here. But that's the fun thing when you're doing your own live show. You get to have fun however you want. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now,
Man, Miss Phins, I am so sorry.
no,
First of
man,
all,
no,
earlier
you
today,
guys were feeling it. It was a great show.
well,
Wow.
earlier today, I forgot that it was even Wednesday, right? Like yesterday, I thought yesterday was Wednesday, so I prepared myself for your show, and then I
It
realized it was Tuesday.
was
And then
Tuesday.
today, I forgot it was Wednesday, and then I remembered, so I'm like, all right, don't forget, 8 o'clock. And then I just forgot it was 8 o'clock.
Trust me,
Like,
man.
I'm terrible.
It's no big deal. You are not terrible. All I am gonna ask, guys,
I wouldn't
hit
miss
that like
tonight for the
button. Okay,
world. I
hit
wouldn't
that
miss
like
tonight for the world based on last week's pigskin pick'em
Oh
results.
my goodness. Okay, I don't even want to talk about it. So whatever. Oh, yeah.
Well, you're only
I,
one game back, I think,
no,
of me
I'm
last week.
one game forward. Thank you very much.
No, no, I
I'm
mean from
11.
last week. I mean from last week. I mean,
Oh yeah. Well, that's true because we're technically week 3 now. But well, after today, we're gonna be. But yeah, man, it was kind of crazy.
yeah, we were tied last week.
I beat you by one.
Well, yeah, because remember you went to the other pick'em. Remember?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Talk about the pickles. But here, this pick, yeah, I made the mistake. I should have been
Right. I
12.
got you. I got. Oh, so so the information I'm looking at is actually incorrect. We're going by Miss Finn's official sticky note.
Yeah.
That always
Both of them.
supersedes.
Both of them. We're going by both of them. In the Pickems challenge, you are, what you have right now. But in real life, here,
Well, mine
we
are
gotta go.
accurate over there anyway. So
Yes.
like I think I've been making sure they're consistent with what I've been saying here. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
they
yeah,
should be
pretty
accurate,
much.
at
I
least for
need
the
to
audience to know that there's no official color commentary sticky note.
get
It's Miss Finn's sticky note, and it should match what's on our pigskin pick'em challenge,
exactly.
so everybody knows.
So last week, just to recap last week real quick, you had the Thursday night game Vikings Eagles. That went down to the wire 34-28. Eagles, we both got that one right. Then it went, I can't freaking believe this, man. And when the next game was Packers Falcons, you won. I don't know how you picked the Falcons and they actually ended up winning.
I don't either because I only won. They only won by
1 point,
one, and
24.
you look, and only 33% picked them.
Exactly. The I'll tell you this, Bijan is turning out to be a really great guy. So
That's kind of how I end up voting every election cycle too. I always seem to be in the 30%. I don't know
you like to be a
why.
contrarian, that's why. Let's see here. Then you got the Bills Raiders. Bills
I
won.
picked the Raiders on that one, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Oh
Then you
god. I
had
mean, I
Ravens
don't know
Bengals.
why I felt like it. They just, I'm not going to do it again because they had their one chance to get me an upset. I believed in them, and that's it.
I
Never
believe in them
again.
too. Yeah.
Raiders are
We
garbage.
both pretty much. Ravens Bengals. We both picked the Ravens. So good job on that.
Yeah,
Then
they
we both.
smoked them, didn't they? No,
No,
I
by
think the
three. By
score is
three.
closer than what it reflects the game,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
from what I
yeah.
understand.
Definitely, they can. They mounted a little comeback, but no, it was Ravens pretty much dominated most of that game. Then you
Oh,
had
and what? Oh, by the way, I have to mention this because of the whole argument over the years, league wide. Not since it's league wide Wednesday. It's not
of
just
course.
our fans that argue about this. Did you see that touchdown pass from Lamar Jackson in
No, I
that game?
didn't. I didn't watch
Oh,
that game.
go back, go look
I'm
at
gonna have
some
to go watch
highlights.
it. I'm gonna
For
look at the highlights.
anytime anybody ever tells you again or refers to him as a running back or whatever in a snide way, you just throw them that film. That's all you got to do is pull up that clip.
Well, I mean, I already know he's an actual quarterback. He can
Oh,
sling
I'm
the
just
ball
saying,
70. He can
there's
sling it
like,
70 with his knee down. Like
hmm
so.
well, I
I,
mean, at this point though, there's some really special stuff on film now that we can actually throw at these people when they keep those tropes up. You know what I mean?
Facts, facts. Let's say hi to the people before we continue here. What's up, Mind Over Matter? Where are the Tostitos Nachos? How you doing, sir? Good evening. Welcome, Jeremiah. Hello there, Miss Fans. Hope you and your family are well and good. Thank you, Jeremiah. What's up, Kane? Salute, Miss Fans and Color and
I'll
everybody.
tell you this: the throw he made in that game for a touchdown was as good as the catch that Garrett Wilson made in that Jets game last week. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that much.
that was a really good catch. So, okay. Clementi, welcome. Good evening. Make sure we like and subscribe and come have a seat with us at the chat. Absolutely. What's up, CB83? How you doing, buddy? What's good, Miss Fins and Color? Fins up. Yes, sir. Guys, go check out CB83. Great content over there all the time. So, guys, you see it there. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's continue. We both lost because Seahawks somehow, I don't understand how they won that game. In overtime, I was so flipping upset. That was the game for the Lions to win, but their defense, man, they gotta work on that defense. But
Miss Vince, I just got to step away for 5 minutes. I'll just let you
yeah,
know.
go ahead, go
I
ahead,
just got to knock at the door.
go ahead. Then the next game was Chargers Titans. Titans, ooh, last minute came up with a win and a kick, man. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Color got that one right. I picked the Chargers, but it is what it is. Then it was Bears, Buccaneers. We both picked the Bucks. Funny enough, I was like, I feel like, Bears are still a young team, so they still got a few things to kind of figure out. And Baker's kind of feeling himself. So look at this. And now I gotta give me 1 second, guys. It's my mother, guys. I gotta, when it's mom, you gotta pick up. So it is what it is. um, Baker's feeling himself, and he wants to prove to the world that he's not a has been. So because of that, I mean, that's why I picked him. Then you got Chiefs Jaguars. I picked the Jags because I was feeling myself, and I truly believe that the Jags really have a solid team. Mom come first. Yes, she does. I really do think they have a solid team, but they are also a young team, young defense, young offense, brand new head coach, new scheme that they're putting in. So it makes sense that they would go ahead and take a little bit of time to kind of get their wheels underneath them. But I still think they're still my pick to win the division period over the Titans in my opinion. Then you had Colts Texans 31-20. Colts won that game. Anthony Richardson, I believe he got into the concussion protocol. Yeah. He had to leave the game, but still beat the Texans 31-20. Anthony Richardson is looking like he's coming through. I know it's only been 2 weeks, but the young man he's got some potential for sure. Some potential. So I can see why the Colts definitely picked him up. And we all know the Texans are still trying to figure themselves out, so that's gonna take some time. Following game was Niners and Rams. Holy smokes. The 49ers, they just tell you they're gonna always find a way to win. It don't matter who's under center. It don't matter what's going on. Whatever players get hurt. Niners, the 49ers will find a way to win a game, especially when you have explosive players like Ayuk, like CMC, Christian McCaffrey. Um, they always find a way to win, and they definitely beat the Rams. Which, by the way, the Rams are looking nice. The Rams are actually looking very effective. Like they're 1-1. You know what I mean? So right now they're actually looking pretty decent. Matthew Stafford is looking pretty decent too. So do not overlook the Rams, ladies and gentlemen, over there in the NFC for sure. Then we both picked the Giants versus the Cardinals. Thank God, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I need a Big Blue to win. I need a Big Blue to win because I'm like I can't have the team that my second team lose like that. And they got shellacked by the Cowboys, so they needed to bounce back. And Danny Dimes in the second half, looking like the second coming of Montana. I'm telling you, that boy was feeling himself in that second. I don't know what they told him in the second half, but that team was whistling together, and they got it going. Unfortunately, they did ended up having that injury to Saquon Barkley. Right now, it looks like he is still gonna be in questionable. I believe from what I read earlier, he is nursing the injury, and he did not practice today. But we'll see what happens moving forward. Then you had Jets Cowboys. Cowboys back to back weeks, man. There's a reason why they're the number one team. We both picked the Cowboys. I just didn't think they just had any shot. After what's his name going down after 75 seconds and into his career as a Jet,
Mm,
yeah,
mm, mm, mm.
I had a feeling that they really didn't stand a chance versus that defense. And Michael Parsons is looking like a beast. That man is possessed on a mission. So because of that, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we both picked the Cowboys. We both were right. Now, I said 35-10. Smokes, I was off by 5 points. Culler said 31-7. So we were both like, we pretty much kind of nailed it. Semi, close to
Yeah,
what
the game script was
the
accurate,
right?
basically.
Yeah, it was like right, almost dead on. You know what I mean? Then you had Commanders and Broncos. Commanders winning 35-33. Holy smokes! Sam Howell. First of all, took me 2 minutes to figure out he was the quarterback because I had no idea they had a quarterback after they let go of Heineke. But apparently, Howell is getting this team going. They are undefeated so far, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
And to think that the NFC, which is the weaker conference, they have four undefeated teams, and the no, five undefeated teams, and the AFC, which is a stronger by far conference, only two with the obviously Miami Dolphins and the Ravens. So
But
interesting. Right
that
now,
could also be a factor, a symptom of a strong
being a
conference,
weaker,
is that everybody's beating
exactly
each
that.
other. You know,
Tis true. Tis true. We both picked the Broncos. We both took L's for that one. Then you had the Monday night football game. You had the Saints. You had the Panthers. You had Stroud. You had. I mean, it was back and forth in my opinion, and the Saints pulled it off at the end of the at the end of the day. Um, thank God because we both picked the Saints, so I'm very
might
happy
have
with
been
Saints.
the veteran quarterback shining through, maybe
Absolutely a
a
veteran
little bit of an
quarterback
edge.
who like Baker Mayfield. What's his name? Derek Carr is also looking to show that he's not a has been,
Yep,
and that this second
yep.
opportunity
A
he
lot of
has,
riding on a lot of heart and bravado on that. Yep, for sure.
exactly, he has what it takes to make it happen. What's up, Joe? Welcome, welcome. Miss Finch, are you ready for our Miami Dolphins to go 3-0 this weekend? Listen, I'm two things I'm asking for: health, number one, being the ultimate word, and two, efficiency. We take care of those two things, and I do believe we will win. In my opinion. And
You know,
then
I
you
want to
got
say
the
something on that real quick. You know,
go
because it
ahead.
just reminded me of the prevailing thought of this. You know, because everybody wants to be weary of the trap and all that. You know what? You know, it's every bit as much for people to assume that you know there'd be a trap because of the whole situation. But you know what? What if we are just for real? That could be just as well possible as us being as this being a trap game. Right? For
Absolutely,
real teams overcome the trap.
absolutely. This and it feels like a different 3-0. Like last year, we were surprised it was a 3-0. This
Right.
year, I don't feel surprised like I
Well,
did
that's what
last
I'm
year.
saying. Like
You know what I mean?
Monday,
Like
I mean,
this year, I feel like
after
I'm
two
stuck.
road victories to start the year, have a feeling Monday we're going to be going. Oh, why were we even worried about trap schmap? You know what I mean?
It,
That's what I feel like.
I
Maybe
have to agree.
I'm in my feelings, but oh well. I'm a fan. I want to be in my feelings right now.
Exactly.
We're 2-0.
Ain't
We're not 0-2. You know.
exactly. Joe says, "What's up, Miss Vincent Color? Thank you so much, Joe, for sure." Ooh, is that a 1911? I think it is. I want a game where we control them from the start and stomp on their throats, and by the late third and fourth, we get the young kids some practice time. Okay, I'm with that. Absolutely, why not?
Yeah, and I mean, we didn't put up the you know the points to necessarily do that last week, but in all reality, we controlled that game from start to finish.
In all reality,
You
we
know,
absolutely did.
we led the entire ball game. So now I get what the gentleman's saying. Yeah, you want I would love to get out really high and then be able to kind of not just
Right?
rest guys, but get secondary guys, get some of our depth
Get the
pieces some
backups
experience,
exactly, some
right?
experience. Yeah, just like
And
we did
McDaniel to get
later.
deeper in his playbook and you know work on
Try
some
certain
stuff.
things
You
out.
know,
Yeah, exactly. In real life scenario, I agree. But that would take us to be in like 35-3, and
right?
then
It's
maybe
just
like
like Philip
forty-three
said, you
to
got to
seven.
earn that. You know, you got to earn
And
the right to
then
do that.
we can be like, you know what, sit him down. Let's not get anybody hurt, and then that way we can bring in the other guys. I'm 100%
Yep.
on that. Um, yeah, that's a 1911 Dolphins color scheme. It's my dream build. Just a little too much money. I get it, man. I get it. It's pretty. Let's see here. Then you had the Browns and the Steelers. My lord. Okay. First of all, shout out to my little brother. He's a huge Steelers fan. Huge. Troy Palomalo, he plays his position. That's just like his favorite player of all time. And that Steelers game single handedly won me my third league. Shout out to everybody in that Steelers defense because had it not be for them, holy smokes, I lose my third one. The other two I had already won by like the first game, like but the
Mhm.
first Monday night game, so I was like, oh, whatever. Actually, by like the end of Sunday, I was already good. But I was like dying. I had four people left. It was like my defense, two defensive player, and like one running back. And I'm like,
Mhm.
and I was down like 40, 45 points. I'm like,
Right.
I'm losing this. Like, there's no way. There's no
Well,
way.
if they get
You know what I
10
mean?
each, yeah.
And then the other dude had like one or two people. I'm like, okay, unless they score zero, there's no way I win this game. Guys, I won by 10. I was so happy.
Wow.
I had actually, funny enough, I had Jerome Ford as one of my backup running backs because I was like, okay, when it came back to me, this was like the 14th round, I think, in the fantasy league, and I was like, I need another running back. I like to run 5 and 5 for my wide receivers and running backs, and I was like, I need another running back. And he was, I think, it was like 247th pick, like literally, like probably round 15 out of 16. I picked him up. I looked at the depths. I looked at, some numbers. I crushed the number. I looked at his proficiency from last year. I actually did some research. First time, by the way, I've already done that. I did that in fantasy, and actually first time I didn't ask one of my brothers to help me out with the fantasy because I'm not gonna lie, they always help me. Like, who do I pick? But now I'm much better, thank you. And I did it all by myself.
It is
I was
pretty
super proud.
rewarding when you do some
It is.
research and it plays out to help you. You know what I mean?
Holy smokes. And I
Yeah.
started him. This man had 33 points or something like that. I was like,
It's like when
thank you.
when I won that I won a first place at a showdown a couple years back playing when we played Jacksonville.
Oh,
And when I looked at the lineup, the results, like what separated me from the second place guy was Mac Hollins, and I'm just like, yes, you know what I mean? Like, because
it makes you feel good, right?
but
Like,
but
it's
you
like,
also know about the whole, like we think of
yeah,
Mac Hollins differently
I
than
know.
everybody else because we
Of
understand
course,
how
because
he might have been
we put hands on
underutilized
him.
here, and right,
We put
and
hands on him. He was
yeah, and
another
so
Gesicki casualty. That's how I put
yeah,
it.
so
It was another Gesicki casualty.
I'm sure everybody who saw my lineup that night after that night was probably like, man, how'd he figure that out? And it's like, hey, I knew about Mac Hollins.
Holy smokes. I'm telling you, man, I was so happy he by himself got the defense of the Steelers got me another 10 points. Then I think one of the other dudes got like 5 points. I was like, really? That's all you can get? But I still won by 10. I was like so happy. I could not believe I won that third one because I was like, oh my gosh. And guess what? Chubb is out for the entire season, and I got the number one replacement in the team for Cleveland. I knew it. They just signed Kareem Hunt, by the way, too. They signed him back. So he's back in the team with a 1 year deal. But I'm like, it don't matter because at the end of the day, Jerome showed you what you needed to see from your backup running back. And that man could not be stopped no matter what. So I was just happy it panned out, and then I was able to claim him in one of my other leagues, and then my little brother took him in the other one. But I was like, whatever, I was him, so I was like, fine. But man, so I got him now in two of my leagues out of the three. But I'm so happy because I was just like,
Did you sister punch your little brother for doing
God
that?
no, he's not even here. He's in college.
Oh, okay.
But uh, but yeah, I was
Oh,
very,
little
very. He's
little
the one that
brother
plays
might
foot.
punch back these days, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Little brother will definitely tackle me. That's for sure. And I say little, but he's really not that little. Trust me. He's in college and playing football actually as a corner. So, but he's a corner slash safety, strong safety. So yeah, I'm proud of him in South Carolina. So I'm very proud of him. But my lord, I was very happy
Wow.
with that
So
outcome.
you're gonna
So,
get you're gonna like when he becomes a star, we're gonna get some inside
oh,
access
absolutely,
there. All right,
absolutely,
all right.
absolutely. When he goes to the
See,
NFL,
we're networking. We're early
yes, you are.
networking right here. You
Yes,
know
you are. Absolutely.
what I
That
mean?
boy's gonna make it, man. I'm telling you, nothing's stopping him. But yeah, so that was your
Well,
last game, and then obviously,
we at the tailgate will always prop him up. We'll do
good.
whatever we can. You know how it is.
Absolutely. Good, good. He'll be little Fins. Just kidding, just kidding. I love you, boy.
Unless he becomes a
Anyways,
Buffalo Bill, then he's on his own.
it's gonna hurt me. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna hurt me. It's gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? But anyways, and then the last game was Dolphins Patriots. Obviously, that wasn't the last game, people, but it's the last game we did because hello, it was our game. 24-17, Dolphins dominated. We know this. We went through the Motivation Monday. I went through the game, went through 2 on 2 on Tuesday, and then they still cried like little babies. So I was like, whatever. All of them, and I don't know if anybody caught it. But I took the picture because I was getting tried by these Patriots fans and even the Bills fans on how Miss Fins, he definitely got robbed that first time. I'm like, really? And then I plopped up the picture. I'm like, that's him getting robbed. That's him getting robbed. I mean, don't make me do this.
Are they really? Have they really
No,
fell
I'm
that far?
being absolutely honest. They really were in their feelings, and I was
Well,
like,
Miss
we're really
Fins,
doing this. Is what we're doing.
this is how far
That's
they've
what we're doing.
fallen. Okay, even at the depths that we've been at for the last 30 years. Okay, we understand at some point that there's a whole chain of events that still had to happen for them to win that ball game.
Of
Okay,
course, of
so
course,
they have fallen to such depths that they're deluded enough to think that even if they'd have got the first down there,
dude.
that was going to guarantee them a victory. Like they were automatically
They
going to score
that's
on us because of that.
automatically, and I was
After
like,
demonstrating all
automatically.
night, after demonstrating all night that they couldn't score with that quick score ability, you know what I mean?
You would have thought that they just like we got stolen the game. I'm like, yo,
Right,
it wasn't like you were a yard away from the goal line.
right.
Like
And
you
even
you
if
were
they
so
would have
45
scored,
yards away from the
right, even if they would have scored, they would have likely kicked the field goal to tie the ball game, right?
But dude, you do realize that that first touchdown was illegal.
Oh,
The
did my avatar
very
go out again, Miss Vince?
no, it ain't you. Oh, smokes. Sorry.
I don't even have that
Sorry,
avatar.
guys. No. It's because I'm trying to add the picture so I can show it to everybody.
All right.
But yeah.
And
Because
the other thing, on
these
top of the
people.
fact that they could have only tied the ball game, unless they're going to go for it to not have overtime, which that rarely happens, right? Like, nobody's going to do
Exactly.
that, right? They could have only
Exactly.
tied the ball game. And secondly, the the play should have never even gone that far to begin with. So if they want to talk
So
about who's
ridiculous,
getting
man.
robbed, if they would have got
Right
that
here.
first down,
Right
we
here,
would have
ladies
been
and
robbed.
gentlemen. This is what they're claiming. This is what they're upset about. He was definitely going. He was definitely going. He had it. Really? Does that show you he had it, ladies and gentlemen? Look at where the little finger's pointing and look at the line. Look at the finger, look at the line. And then they try to tell me, look at the video, Miss Fins. He
Okay,
clearly
okay.
passed it in forward progression.
But
His
again,
knee was down. It don't matter
it
what he
it
did
don't
up
even
top.
matter. It don't even matter. His forward progress was stopped. He was pulled
Ex-
backwards,
exactly.
facing north and south. That's forward progress stopped
Exactly. But they don't know that. See,
with
and
at least
we
two guys on him. It's not like there was just one guy holding him around the waist. You know what I mean?
exactly. Let me even take this out so people see the ball, ladies and gentlemen, clear as day. You see the little finger, you see even the lace, you see the ball, you see his knee, and you see the line. There is irrefutable, but they're still crying about it. And I was like, you know what? That's why I was like,
That's why I'm
let me
saying
not.
they've just fallen so far because they don't even
I was like,
realize.
you know what?
Give him that first down, and that just means we got robbed. You know what I mean?
It's just
Like, did
ridiculous.
they really want to win that way? Okay, fine.
Apparently they do. Apparently
That's
they
how
do.
far they fall. That's how we used to be, Miss Fins.
Well, you know what? But at least we got a little bit better. Now, let me take a quick second here because I want to shout out somebody. This is a true friend of the family, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't done so already, do me a favor. Go ahead and check out Chef Juice Catering and Sweet Treats. If you're looking for a great chef to cater your next birthday, business, or office party, etc., with mouth-watering cookies, cakes, pies, and more, go ahead and call Chef Jew at 786-804-8096. That's 786-804-8096, or via Facebook Messenger or Instagram at Chef Jew, J-U Catering, for more information. And mention Miss Vince to get 10% off your catering order. Let's go ahead and support our guys who are helping out the channel all the time. You know what I mean? We want to support each other. At the end of the day, that's what we have here. Somebody that supports the channel all the time. So go ahead and check out Chef Jew when it comes to that, for sure, ladies and gentlemen. Uh,
And the
let's
whole
get.
thing of it is, besides not demonstrating any ability for quick strike that night,
Mm-hmm.
secondly, we're talking about a 4th down play that if they would have barely got the first down right there, look what they had to do to get a first down. What does anybody think that like they're just going to march down the rest of the field and score
Apparently,
after having to go
apparently,
through all of that to get one first down?
apparently.
I
Apparently, look.
almost want to go back and give it to him just to see what would have happened. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I just don't
Ugh,
get it,
it's
man.
ridiculous.
They would have gone
Sorry,
for
Miss Vince.
two. No, no, let
You
it
get a
go. That's
little
what we're here
color
for.
spice tonight.
It's League Wide Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. We talk about the league, but hey, this is still a
I'm
league
just
game.
glad to be
He was
directing it
short.
at
Even the guys
Patriot
on TV
fans and
said
not.
he was short. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad to be directing it at Patriot fans and not my own fans. Not my own Dolphin fans.
Like, look at this. Did you see or hear how angry Master at Work was doing the AC Roundtable? I love watching them
Mm-mm-mm.
and their feeling. Nah, not really, but what's up, Aquavision? How you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome. No, I
I
haven't
mean,
had a chance to
that
check them
debate,
out.
I wouldn't even debate a Patriot fan on this whole thing. It's so
They're they're
nonsensical. You know
they're
what I
in
mean?
their
I
feelings. Like
wouldn't
there's
even give them
nothing
the
you can
time
do.
of day to debate them on it because it would take
They're
me 5 minutes to say all the stuff I just said and the debate's over. You know, like how can they come back? Like, what are they going to come back with? Well, we could have, should have, what? You know what I mean?
I don't know, put up points earlier. Like that's how
Could
you
have,
do
could have,
it.
should have, this and that. Don't win a debate. You know what I mean?
But at the end of the day, we're always gonna be the ones that are gonna be put in that limelight of, oh, sure, whatever, blah blah. Like, no, ladies and gentlemen, we won that game. Actually, that game should have never. They should have never had the points that they had. They had five ineligible down linemen in
Oh
that
yeah, we
first
could. Yep.
touchdown. I was
But
like,
again, but we're getting into territory of acting like they do. Let's just chalk it up to division opponent, tough opponent. That's why we could only score 24.
no,
But
that's fine.
we
I'm okay with that. But what I'm saying is, if they want to get that first down, then they gotta also take that
yeah,
touchdown back. You see
exactly,
what I mean?
exactly.
That's what I mean. If
And
they
shout
want
out
that,
to
fine, fine.
Andrew Van Ginkel because
They
if
got
he didn't persevere, they probably would have got that first down.
exactly because Get Sexy was all over that, and you know what? He fought hard and he tried to keep them alive. Their
Yeah.
best. Can you believe
Well,
that their best
he
players were
needs to learn
literally
how to
ex
lateral.
Dolphins fans?
He needs to learn
Yeah,
how to lateral better.
yeah. He's built to catch. You know what I mean? But um, but at the end of
So
the
was
day, did
Ryan
you see?
Tannehill.
This is true. This is true. Did you see their best players ended up being ex Dolphins players? Like I was
Hmm.
like, wow, we really have a good team that even the guys we let go are still good in other teams. Like that
Right,
just goes to
right.
show that we South Florida, man, we develop great players. Period. Like it is
And
what it
their
is.
average now sits at just below 20 points a game, right where we were at with those weapons. Go figure.
Exactly. Exactly. So let's get into the new game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Our impact players, real quick, because I wanna. My God, it's already 8:38. We
I
gotta speed
know.
through this, buddy.
It's all
We
your
got
fault.
Russ and Jimmy. Both of them suck. So next, Josh Jacobs and the rookie from Atlanta. Holy smokes! The rookie from Atlanta. I didn't know was B. John Robinson, and I was right. I'll take that
Yep,
one.
yep.
Let me put
By
B.
the way, I'm
John
going to
because
take a
clearly
negative impact credit on Russell Wilson because apparently he fumbled a ball that impacted the game negatively for them. So I'll take the negative impact win on that one.
I'm gonna put it here. Negative
Remember, it's most
impact.
impactful. Could be negative or positive.
I guess technically, yeah, but to help out your team, that definitely didn't do it. But
All right,
then
all
you had
right.
Waddle and you had Christian Kirk. Did Waddle go off this game? He got
I
injured
mean,
before he
he
did.
got his 20 yards of
Not
reception
really.
pretty much,
Yeah, but I wouldn't say impact.
and
Dude, it was closer.
He was pivotal in making sure we could move the ball since they were snuffing out Tyreek. I would argue
Okay,
he was pretty impactful.
fine. I'll give it to you. Whatevs. What about Christian Kirk? What about Christian Kirk? Nah, I don't think he
mm,
was. They lost pretty bad. What about
yeah, but
Smythe and Gesicki?
he was having a pretty good game though, if I remember correctly. He pretty much
Yeah, but
was
it
their
didn't impact the
offense.
game enough to win. So no.
True, 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 true.
Gesicki and Smythe, two best friends. Neither, in my opinion. Smythe didn't really do all that. to be able to
Um,
impact the game. No, do not try to tell me
yeah,
he
one
had
or two
some.
receptions ain't good enough. You're right. You're
No,
right.
no, that's not impactful.
I mean, they
Impactful was
were
multiple.
critical, but they weren't like the impact of the game. No, you're
It
right. You're
wasn't
right.
like we were down by four and
I
he,
got you. I'm with you. I'm
you know what
with
I mean?
you.
Like
I'm with you on that. I'm
impactful.
with you on
That's
that.
what we mean.
Now, you could always take a negative impact credit for Jaceki if you wanted to.
I wouldn't even do that because he was still trying to win the game. You see what I
Yeah,
mean?
true, true, true.
It's not like he fumbled and then they lost. You know, like no, he was
Yeah,
actually
true,
still trying to win the game. Now, as
true.
far as defense, nope. You went with Dolphins, I went with Steelers, bro, and I'm taking that W. The Steelers absolutely were more
Okay,
impactful
but
than the
but
Dolphins.
in comparison to relative to you, yeah, but I still think I could take a impact dub on the Dolphins defense. I mean, let's be real. They ended the game again.
Fine. AVG was crazy, so I'll give you that
I
one.
mean, Van Ginkel
Titans
himself
and
could be
Jets.
the impact player on the defense. You know what I mean?
What about the Titans and Jets as their second defense?
Nah,
I
nah,
don't know.
nah.
Okay, so let's go Thursday night football tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, at 8:15 on Prime Video. You can go ahead and find that in
What
Santa
kind of
Clarita,
boring sleep
California.
fest do we got tomorrow night?
We have the Giants, Big Blue, 1-1, and we got the undefeated 49ers. Okay, it's
No, I
actually
guess
going to be
that
a pretty
ain't
good
too bad
game.
a game.
Yeah, that's a pretty good game. You got Donnie Dimes, you got CMC. It's a pretty good game.
It could
Who
get
you got?
boring in the third and fourth if the Niners run away with it, but
Nah, who you
uh,
got?
I'm gonna go Niners. I mean, Saquon's injured, right?
Yes, he is.
I mean, I don't think they can bring it. Niners are just too well put together and too much a
Yeah,
powerhouse.
same
I'll
for
go.
me.
It's probably gonna look gross. I'll go 35-20.
35-20.
I think the Giants make a gallant effort. Daniel Jones makes a gallant effort without Saquon. But like I think the team rallies, but it's only good for Patriot level scoring.
32
20 points I'll give them.
23.
So 35-20. You said what? 32 to what?
10-point spreads for San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
I said 32 to 23.
Okay.
It's a 10-point spread for. Doesn't that mean that it's going to be a blowout?
Likely.
Is that what they're
10
expecting?
points is
Right?
where's the game
Something like
being
that.
played?
San Fran.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll likely be a blowout. Anything much
Uh,
over 8 points in the NFL is a signal that it could be a blowout.
got it. Then you've got Sunday at 1 o'clock. You got Browns, Titans. Who do you got? They're both 1-1 right now. Cleveland
I
is
don't know
favored
what to
by three
make
and a
of the
half points.
Titans, to be honest with you.
Me neither. There,
Uh,
the over under is 39 and a half.
I think Henry
But they're
might be
playing in
hurt.
Cleveland. Hmm?
Henry might be hurt, but so is Chubb,
Don't,
obviously.
don't tell me that because I have. No, but I'm going to take the Browns. I think the Browns can pull it off. I think so.
Is Vrabel still coaching the Titans?
Yes, he is. I'm going to go 24. No,
I don't like this game. I think I'm gonna go.
me neither.
I'm gonna trust
31
Deshaun one
17.
more time. What was that score, Miss Fins?
31-17 for me. Browns.
For the Browns? I'm gonna trust
Mhm.
Deshaun one more time for getting things together and having a breakout. And I'll go 30-27 Browns.
Okay.
I guess that
Close
would be
game.
the over, wouldn't it? Let
Yes,
me
it would
take
be.
that score back while I still can. 'Cause I forgot the
39 and a
over
half.
under is so low.
So
Yeah,
17 to 10.
I'll go Browns 21-17. Still, I think it's still an over, isn't it? But it's still more realistic.
38. Actually, it's under.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, 21-17 Browns.
All right. Then you got Falcons Lions in Detroit. Falcons are 2-0. Lions are 1-1. I think Lions will come back, and Lions are gonna take this game. I'm gonna ride
Yeah,
with them one more time.
yep.
They were so
I think they're
close,
going to bring Atlanta
so
back
close.
down to earth a
And I
little
don't
bit.
trust the Falcons defense. Sorry, say that again.
Yeah. I said I think they'll bring Atlanta back down to earth a little bit.
Agreed. I don't trust the Falcons defense, so but I don't think it's gonna be that high of a scoring game. I'm gonna go 27-24.
I'll go 30, 33, 33-27 Lions.
Okay. Look at that. Yeah, I think they definitely bounce back. They got something good going on both teams actually. But nah, I'm still taking it. Then you got Saints Packers. Saints are undefeated, 2-0. Packers are 1-1. This is gonna be in Lambeau. The point spread is 2 for Green Bay, over under 42.5 points. Who you got? One
Who are the
o'clock on
teams again?
Fox.
Green Bay and who?
Saints Packers. Saints Packers.
Uh,
Niners Dolphins Super Bowl. Oh, that would be pretty cool. That's old school too, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? That
I
would be
guess I'll
very
go
old
with
school.
where's it being played?
Packers.
I guess I'll go with the Saints to steal one on the road. Carr's a little again that veteran edge over Love. You know what I mean? Um,
I'll
and
take
I'll
the
take
Packers
this.
just to differentiate, but I was gonna take the Saints. Okay.
Right,
Gotta
I'll take the
differentiate
Saints.
somewhere.
27-21.
We got a lot of sevens. I'm gonna take it. I think it's gonna be a lower scoring game. 23
Like every
18.
time I take an even seven number, it somebody kicks a field goal. It's just like too easy for somebody to kick a field goal. You know what I mean?
That's funny.
Uh,
Um. Okay. Then we got obviously Broncos Dolphins, but we'll skip that one for last. You got Chargers Vikings playing in the Vikings. Holy smokes! Somebody's gonna come out a winner. Somebody's gonna come out a three-time loser. They're both 0-2. Vikings are at home. The line is even, over under 54. I think this is going to be a passing game galore. I think that TJ Hawkinson is going to be going off, and I love it because I'm going to need him. I think that Justin Jefferson is going to go off too. Good, because I'm going to need him too. Kirko is going to come back and bounce. He's going to give me three more touchdowns. I'm taking the Vikings, and yeah, I'm taking the Vikings. Who are you taking?
what's the
I'm
spread?
taking the Vikings. I'm gonna be even. I'm gonna say
Even
30
really?
straight up. Even. I'm gonna take 34-27.
I'm
They
gonna
might
go
be cooling off.
38-35 Chargers.
Ooh, Chargers. Okay. I see you. I see you. It's gonna be an interesting one. Then you got Jets Patriots at Jets. Patriots are 0-2. Jets are 1-1. New England is favored by two, over under 37. Who do you got?
Patriots 20 to
Dang, that's
15.
20-15. I think I told my people this morning that I was gonna pick the Patriots, so I have to stick with that. 13-10. I don't trust neither team. So I think it's gonna be a battle of the defenses, and it's gonna be a low
Yeah.
scoring game. Boring. Next game, Bills Commanders, 1 o'clock on CBS. You got Bills Commanders at Commanders. Bills 1-1, Commanders 2-0. I don't care what anybody tells me. Bills are taking this game. Like they're just. I know Sam Howell is feeling himself, but I think Josh Allen's got something to prove. He still needs to get a couple more monkeys off his back. So I'm gonna go with 35 to. I think they still score 23. Go ahead. Who you got?
I got the Commanders in a rout, 38-7, and I am absolutely dead serious. Probably gonna be totally wrong, but I'm dead serious.
Commies. What's the score again?
38-7.
Holy smokes! Hey, if that
I
happens,
think the Commanders' defense is for real, and I think it could frustrate the Bills. And if you couple uh, mid-level offense with a couple special teams plays, maybe a defensive score, and it could easily get out of hand and surprise and shock the world. They're 2-0 for a reason.
oh, that'd be crazy. Color, you won't believe this. Last week, you and I flipped. You went 11-5, and I went 10-6. And the week
Hmm.
before, you went 10-6, and I went 11-5. So we are dead even.
Yep, yep.
We're even, Steven, just like the Chargers Vikings game. Can't believe that. But yeah, I guess they're predicting a tie, so that's funny, right? That's what that means. Okay, okay, okay. Next game we got Texas Chargers. Oh, I'm already falling asleep thinking about that game. I think the Jags though are gonna take it. I
Oh,
picked them last time.
Texas Jaguars. You said. I thought you said Chargers for
No,
some
no,
reason.
Texas, Texas. 23-10.
Ugh.
I know.
I think it's a get right game for Jacksonville, and they put a
Hmm.
hurting on them. I'll go 31-24 because they get some points in junk time.
Okay. Oh, then we got Colts Ravens. I'm taking the Colts. I think the Colts are gonna
Ooh,
bounce back. Anthony Richardson is the truth. I don't care what anybody tells me. Uh, yeah, right. I'm taking the Ravens, bro.
I
Please.
forget. I think I already made that pick. I gotta go check to see who it was because man, as much as I'm a believer in the Ravens, uh, I might have picked the upset here. Hold on a second.
Stop. No, you didn't. No, you
Let's
did
see,
not.
week
Hey, what's up,
3.
MCJB? How you doing, buddy?
Let me make
Welcome,
sure I
welcome. Thank
also
you for
double
coming to
check
the
my.
game.
Did I picked the Browns on yours, right?
Yes, you did, sir. You picked
Okay, let me
around
switch
twenty-one
that. I
seventeen.
got Lions. I picked the Saints too, right? Yep. So let me switch that one.
Yes, you did.
Got the Chargers, Patriots, Commanders,
Commies.
Jaguars. Yes, I did pick the Colts over the Ravens.
I had a feeling you
Um,
were gonna pick them.
so I'm gonna go. Oh my gosh, it's like 96% to 4%. This is a serious upset if it happens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Colts, 27-24.
By a kick, by his chinny chin chin.
Yeah,
That's crazy. I'm taking Ravens. I'm gonna flip that number. 27-24. No, no. 23. Just to change it a little. But I got the Ravens winning. It's gonna be an interesting game. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a very interesting game to watch. Very interesting game. Okay, now we got Panthers Seahawks. Panthers are 0-2. Then Seahawks are 1-1. So, who you got? It is being played at Seahawks. The line Seahawks are favored by 6 over under 42. Who do you got?
I got the Seahawks. I'll go 23-20. We'll make it 1 point over.
Okay. 23-20. Got it. I'm taking the Panthers. I'm gonna take a chance on them.
This game is
Oh,
almost a spitting image of our game as far as the teams relative to each other. You know what I mean?
yeah. And I really don't want to
Same with the
take them.
spread. The spread is even about the same. It's crazy.
It's true. It's true. I just think I think I think Panthers are gonna come out here and am I crazy? Feel like
No,
I'm
no,
crazy.
not at all.
Panthers
Not at
have no
all.
shots.
Not at all. At 6 points, that's every bit as much a trap as anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so too. I think
You
so
got
too.
the Seahawks that are kind of like, hey, are they really for real? I think
Exact
they're more likely to be trapped by the Panthers than we are by the Broncos, though. I'll tell you that much.
because they didn't look too bad. Panthers didn't look too bad in their
That's what I'm
game. They just
saying. That's what I'm
so
saying. And
I'm gonna take them. I still think it's gonna be a low scoring game. I think they will get like maybe like two touchdowns. I'll say three touchdowns. So I'm gonna go 21-17
hmm
Panthers.
notice though in my score 23-20, that would be taking the Panthers to cover. You know what I mean? Because and my thought is
Yeah.
the Seahawks edge them out by three precisely because they're at home. And usually Vegas is going to give 3 points off the bat for the team being at home. So this is really
Not
only a
against the
3 point.
Jets.
What, right? But I'm saying, generally speaking, this would only really be a 3 point spread. But because they're at home and because Carolina is actually pretty competitive, uh, it's actually a really good spot to take
Come
the
on, man.
plus 6 points on the Panthers. You know what I mean? Because even if they lose by three, you still win the bet. You know what I mean? So I have the Seahawks winning by three, but I would take the Panthers 6 points.
You're gonna have to let me know what that means in general,
So
because
really, in a quick nutshell, it just means that the plus number is the underdog. So the Panthers are +6 and the Seahawks are -6. So what it's saying is if you're betting on the Panthers, you're betting that they don't lose by more than 6 points. So if they win the game, you win the bet, obviously. But if they lose the game by five, you win the bet. If they lose the game by
oh,
seven, you lose the bet. You know what I mean? Likewise, on the
uh,
other token, -6 for the Seahawks is saying that the Seahawks, you expect them to win by at least six. You know what I mean? Or more than six. So if you bet on them and they win by three, you lost the bet.
what if
That's
they
what
win by
that's
six?
what the spread means. If they win
What if
by,
they win by six?
I don't know if it's at least. It depends on if it says at least or over six. If it's over six, then they have to win by seven for you to win the bet, or six and a
There you
half.
go,
But
ladies
well,
and
we know
gentlemen.
6.5 don't happen. But but that's what the
Exactly.
spread means. Now the money line is simply saying the you're betting on that team or the other team to win, and the underdog is going to have plus odds because you have a chance to make more money off the bet because they're underdogs. You know what I mean? So that's what those plus and minus numbers mean. And then of course the over under speaks for itself. But you can also
Got it.
look at what the odds are for the over under. So the over will have maybe -110 and the under might have +150. That means that they're
You lost me.
expecting it to actually be the over. You see what I'm saying?
That part you lost me, but we'll talk about it later. Let's finish this out real quick because I know we want to make sure we get this in here. But I
Just
don't.
always remember the plus number is a riskier bet. General rule of thumb.
Got it.
But
Got
it
it.
also has a higher return.
There you go. Then you got Bears Chiefs. Who you got?
I'm gonna take the Chiefs on this, and the Bears are really reeling right now, and the Chiefs are
12
just
and a
too good.
half points, man.
Yeah, I
Color
mean
soft. Favorite Jimmy
that's
Smith.
if that don't indicate blowout, I don't know what does in the NFL. I mean, the Chiefs got to get right, and they likely will against a reeling Bears team. You know,
And they're about to. I mean, I can see a 40 burger, man.
yeah,
Like
it's
42
gonna
to
be same old Chiefs offense this week. You know,
42 to like
it might start off rocky, so maybe you could give the
16.
Bears a few points. You know what I mean? Because it might start off rocky, but midway through the second quarter, the Chiefs are gonna get it right and start curb stomping them.
Yep. I'm going to go 40 burger, 42-16.
Ugh.
Sorry, Justin
I
Fields.
so
I
want
know
to
it
do
hurts.
that too. I'll give him 38-17. Do I already have that score for somebody?
No, you don't.
Okay, I'll go
You
38
got
to
38-7
17
for the
Chiefs.
comp.
Okay, then yeah, then I'll go 38-17 Chiefs. Like I said, looks a little rocky in the beginning, and then they get it right,
Agreed.
but not enough
Then
right
we
early enough to have a 40 burger. You know what I mean?
12.5 points favorite. So, and the over
Yeah.
under is 47 points. So they're pretty much telling you
Ooh, 42
that.
to 7 or 41 to 7 or
Yeah, pretty much.
it
Okay, then
certainly
you got
ain't
the
going to be
float.
25 to 25. That's for sure.
That's for sure. You got the Cowboys, Cardinals. Cowboys are favored by 12, and but they're in Arizona, and Arizona's 0-2.
And remember, Arizona's getting 3 for being at home, so it's really 15.
No, no, you mean 8.
No,
No, no, no,
it's the
7.
other way around because Dallas is the away team. So the in other words, they've already given it. They go in starting -3 for the Arizona Cardinals. So now
All
it's
right.
so now it's what would be -12 for the away team going in is actually -15 because they're giving 3
Smokes.
to the Cardinals.
I'm taking the Cowboys. Look, if you don't take the Cowboys, I mean, I can see, an upset alert, but
I should say they're giving 3 to the Cowboys, but you know what I mean.
the Cowboys are destroying teams. Cardinals going after Caleb. Snap. I didn't even think that Clemente, I'm going to highlight that because this is for real. What's up, Snags? Welcome, man. How you doing? Let me say, Flavor J. I don't know if he saw that. He said, "What's up, Culler?" He said, "What's up, Miss Phins?"
What's up,
What's up,
Flavor?
Snag? Welcome, man. But Clementi's right. Cardinals are going after Caleb. Smokes. Oh, then 45. They dropped 40 on the Giants, and the Giants are, in my opinion, at least 5 times better than the Cardinals. At least. So I'm going smokes. 50 burger? Can we say 50?
Mm,
Can we say 50 burger? I mean,
unless
I
they
don't think
use
it'll
it
be
as
over
an
that.
opportunity to throttle them, which they have to at some point. Maybe get their guys some rest. You know,
I'm not going lower than 35. 37. 37 to 10.
I don't even know who the Cardinals quarterback is, to be honest with you. I know that sounds like we're really bad show hosts,
Better
but
Yobs, but if we're going to
yeah,
be
but I
honest, I
mean,
pull it up
let's
right
be
now. I'm
honest.
pulling
Who
it
really
up.
cares? I mean, right? I mean, you only report the things that people care about. I have no idea who
Who
cares
in
about who
the
the
world
Arizona
is this
Cardinals
guy?
quarterback is.
Joshua Dobbs.
Oh, that guy.
Not
Yeah.
Hobbs. Dobbs. I still don't know who that is. I know James Corner is their number one running back. Thank God, because I got him in one of my leagues. Marquise Brown, aka Hollywood Brown, bro, he got such a bad deal going to that team. Man,
I'll go 33 to 20.
who Cardinals?
No, for the Cowboys.
I know. 23-20.
33-20.
Oh, I'm about to say, like, come on, man, get out of here.
Only because they probably will let Micah sit on the bench for the last quarter, and the Cardinals can put up a couple points in junk time. It's the only reason.
Yeah, probably, absolutely, probably. Then you got Scoozy. Then you got Steelers Raiders. Give me that defense. Give me that defense. Give me that defense. Although Las Vegas is favored by 2.5 points, practically a field goal. Over under 43. I'm taking the Steelers. I'm taking Steelers 24 to 23.
I'm glad I don't have money because I am such a gambler and at heart. I mean,
I don't
after I just
actually
said all
gamble.
that earlier, I'm taking the Raiders in this one.
Okay, whatever. We gotta differentiate
uh,
somewhere.
I'll go 24-23 Raiders.
But the smokes. You just did what I did to you earlier. Okay, cool, cool. We'll do that. We'll do that. I mean, look, that Steelers defense, man. It's, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. The Steelers defense is beautiful. My God, that team can. What's his name? TJ Watt is out here changing people's lives and not in a good way. Like, I'm just saying. So yeah, that's gonna be, and that's a Sunday night game. What the? Oh, you know why they're doing these double Monday night football games besides
Because
the schedule?
YouTube TV wants to show off their double screen nonsense with ESPN and ABC.
Is that what that is?
Yep, pretty much.
Oh, honestly,
And
I just thought.
ESPN is so desperate right now that they want to show two games. They want to show one on their flagship channel and one on ABC.
Do people know that's still ESPN?
AB, yeah, they're the same company.
American
ESPN
Broadcasting
and
Company.
ABC.
They're both
Yeah,
owned by Disney.
right.
Actually, the channel Freebie used to be ABC Family.
Oh, really?
So, yeah,
I didn't
I
know that.
love that show. That
I
channel,
didn't know
they
that.
had
Yeah,
so
they
many
got
good
some good
shows.
movies on there. Yeah,
Yeah,
freebies
great
all right.
shows, great movies. But yeah, nowadays it's called Freebie, but it still used to be ABC Family. Good
Pluto's all
observation,
right too.
Culler.
But you know what? You know what I noticed with Pluto? It's like really old. Like the content
What's
is really
kind?
old. Like, and I when I mean old, I was watching a commercial the other day on Pluto, right? Regular old commercial between shows, and it was for Sunday Direct TV Sunday Ticket promo code and everything. I'm like, what are you talking
No,
about?
I've seen that before. They still show that. I've seen that everywhere.
Crazy.
Actually, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, hey, it is what it is at this
Like
point.
that commercial's a little old, guys.
Yeah, but I also think it's because we haven't hit the. I think it's week 5 when we start hitting all the bye weeks. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think that's why. Also, another reason why you will get that we don't get that extra 1 o'clock game, or I think extra 4 o'clock game, and we get the 2 Monday night games. Which honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of like. I kind of like having 2 games.
Unless they're both boring. Then you're like, what are we doing here?
You're
You
dying
know?
slowly, yeah, but no. Gonna like it. It wasn't
Like
bad.
last
These
week
are gonna
was
be
kind
two
of
good.
like that. It was like Browns and
Ah,
who and
no, because that Steelers freaking game was
uh,
awesome. And that's another thing too. Playing fantasy football, guys, if you haven't done it before, it really gets you to learn the league.
I didn't
It,
even make
it,
lineups Monday night.
it makes you see, other players, what you
Mm.
like from other teams and players, what you
It
want to
can make
see
a boring
implemented.
game interesting for sure.
It really
You
can.
know,
And
especially
there
if
was
you're
this
winning. If you're like winning throughout the game and you're like you have a chance of actually winning. You
dude, that
know.
was me. The whole time I was like,
Hmm.
I was like, I couldn't contain myself.
And it
But yeah, keep me in
especially
that light,
goes
guys.
for DFS because early on
What's
everybody's
DFS?
winning. Like there's all time kind of times, Miss Fins, where the games will be 10 minutes into the slate, right? And my current winnings will show like you know
What's
a
DFS?
million dollars or something, and it's like, but it all just chips away by the end of the day, and like you get nothing. You know what I mean?
$3.
Right. So when it happens like that, and you jump out to an early lead, and you've got a shot. It's called the sweat. You're basically sweating the rest of the game, making it see so nobody
What's
overtakes you.
good, Lady Dolphin,
And
Miss Vincent, OG Color,
and
everyone? How y'all
those
doing tonight?
situations make a game really interesting because you're like, oh my god, I got a chance to win $1,500 here. Go Browns. You know what I mean?
And then it's like, oh,
And then if you got
Sunday
a
happened.
player on the other side, you're like, go Steelers
That
when they
was
got
me.
the
I
ball.
had the Steelers defense. The Steelers one defensive player. So I had those two. And then I had Jerome Ford from Cleveland. But
Hmm.
then I was playing against Minka, and I was like, oh, smell. No, I had Minka. I was playing against the other running back number 30 out of the Steelers, and I had Najee. But Najee
Hmm.
wasn't doing jack for me. The
Right.
other dude was. So I'm here battling between both running backs from Steelers because one the other dude had, and then I had Najee. Then I had Ford from Cleveland. You know what I mean? And
Right.
he had some other dude. And then I had the Steelers defense, and I had Minka. Those were the guys. Wow, I just remember. Those are the guys I had, and I was like dying so much. Like it was like back and forth. Wait, who's playing? Who? Because I had to see. No, 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 don't you know. So man, it was funny. Every time the Steelers defense did something, I'm like, yeah. If Minka did something, I'm like, yeah. If the other running back was going and not Najee, I was like, mother of pearl.
Steelers
This is
stink, right?
just
Yeah.
holy smokes. I
All of a
was
sudden,
dying, man.
Miles Garrett is your favorite player on the field, you know,
Yes, I was
because
like,
they're
go
handing the
get
ball off to the
him.
other guy, right? Right.
Get him. What's up, Crypto? How you doing, Michael K? Welcome, welcome. What's up, Crypto? Miss Phins? Yep. Oh, snap. But yeah, it was funny, man. I was insane last night. No, not that, like Monday night. It was actually pretty fun. Then you got the Monday night, the two we're technically talking about. Eagles Buccaneers is the early one on ABC. That's a 7:15. They're playing in the Bucks. They're both 2-0. Somebody's coming out a loser. Who will it be, Color?
Jalen Hurts.
Who you got, sir? Who do you
I am taking
have?
the Buccaneers.
Holy smokes, ladies and gentlemen.
34-31.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you,
Go
man. I want to
Florida.
take the Bucks too. They're just going. They're
Go
going.
Florida.
They're going. I think though. I know this is a Florida team. I'm the same way, dude. I will always ride Florida first. Dolphins first if we're within Florida. Outside, screw every other state except Florida. Like that's just me. What's up, Liz? Holy smokes! Yay! How you
And they're
doing,
not even
girl?
in our
Welcome.
conference, so
Exactly. Good flipping evening flipping
that best
everybody.
possible outcome for the state of Florida financially is to have the Bucks and Dolphins in the Super Bowl.
Oh my God! Can you flipping imagine that? Bucks, Dolphins. That would be just. That'd make me cry so much. What up, new attitude? What's up? How you doing? I think everybody's coming through now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Holy smokes. Okay, well, I'm gonna take the Eagles. This is gonna hurt only because I do think the Eagles are gonna. They've been struggling a little bit, even though they've won. They've been struggling a little bit, but I think that they're gonna get it. Though. And then Miles, Swift, DeAndre Swift, man, I gotta give it up to him. I gotta give it up. Whoever has that man, yo, you're lucky. No point in me trying to find him because I know I ain't gonna find him. But DeAndre Swift is on a whole nother level. He's a Philly boy. He's back home. He's feeling himself. He just came out of an almost 200-yard rushing extravaganza. He put on a clinic. Philly is favored by 5 over under
That's
46.
it.
Yep.
See there
So I'm
again. They
35
must see
30.
it. They must see the Eagles much like they do us. You know what I mean? That's a very similar spread, very similar situation. Except
And
Philly's the
this is
away team.
exactly why I changed my mind after seeing the last 2 weeks from the Eagles. They're not as tough as I thought they were.
That's crazy.
And we
Think
can legitimately
Super
win that
Bowl
game.
runner up. You would think they'd have the same odds as the Chiefs in their game.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. But nope. Nope. They don't. And then the last game, 8:15 on Monday night. That one's on ESPN. It's in Cincinnati. Rams versus Bengals. Bengals are favored by 2.5 points over under 43.5. Do they get right? Is this a get right game or are they gonna be 0-3?
I got the Rams.
Dude, I had the Rams too. Prior to this, Don't forget to hit the like button. Exactly, Commenty. Thank you. Tell him. Tell him. Ah, smokes. This is gonna be rough, man. Bengals, Rams. Yo, I had T. Higgins. Thank God he finally found him, man, and helped me win one of my fantasy leagues. But it's like they're just not clicking. I'm gonna stick to the Bengals because they're at home, and I think that they desperately must. This is a must-win game, in my opinion, for them.
And I think this is
This
precisely the
is an
type of game that Sean
absolute
McVay wants to cut his teeth on
crush.
and say and put a feather in his cap. You know what I mean?
24-21 Bengals. I think it's gonna be low scoring, and I think that it's gonna Bengals are gonna just etch it out right at the end. And T. Higgins will be the only one scoring all those points, so that way I can win. Uh, and you said you got the Rams. What's your score?
I'm going actually a little more of a shootout. I'm going like,
Hold up. Pause. 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 Clemente, are
hmm
you for real? Don't tell me this, sir. I'm about to pull up some stuff because if he what he's look. Did you see what he said? Joe
no,
Burrow hurt. Is he hurt again? Because I knew he was initially
maybe,
hurt with the calf thingy, but they didn't say that he was hurt like that.
maybe.
If
I
this
don't
man
know.
is for real hurt, hold on. Now I need to read calf. Oh snap! If he's for real hurt like that, hold on. I need to do some research. We're about to get into this, ladies and gentlemen. He is listed as questionable. Okay, let's dive a little deeper. He's listed as questionable as of 2 days ago. Zach Taylor said Monday it's hard to say whether Burrow, because of the calf, will be available versus the Rams on Monday Night Football in week three. That means he ain't playing. Give me the Rams 24-21. Ain't no way they're winning without that man. So Rams
Score too.
and two, because the Rams did dude, because the Rams did so bad last year. That was an embarrassment. I think that they got something. Matthew Stafford got something to prove. I think that they're gonna end up really now, especially with that injury. Smokes. I want to go 28-21. I'm gonna do it. 28-21 Rams. What do you got? What's your score? Sorry, I just didn't know at all that that was the case. Like
Yeah,
I knew he was injured, but I didn't know he went that injured. So
I'll go 27-15.
27-15. Ooh, ooh. Okay, man, that is. And Chris Evans is also no. Joseph Asai is also questionable. Yeah, they got too many, and they're being bit bad. Hold up, I'm hearing some stuff real quick. I'm hearing some stuff. I don't know. Can you hear what I'm hearing? Color, can you hear what I'm hearing or not?
Uh, no, I hear you.
Okay, okay, good. I don't know because I'm listening to I'm adjusting it real quick because it looks like right now he didn't play, he didn't practice Monday or Tuesday or today. It looks like the calf is not responding. Yep. I'm gonna cut that. That was from 2 days ago. So yeah, right now it looks like Joe Burrow is. Ooh, smokes! 2 wins down, 15 more to win. Yeah, oh, also 17 more to win because we win in the Super Bowl list. Let's get her done. They watched Rodgers go down from a calf to Achilles. Now the Bengals may want to be safe and put Burrow on ice. They might have to sit him down for the next couple weeks, yo. That means they're gonna that means Ravens, as I correctly predicted, are gonna win the division, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, this makes me feel good about my my overall AFC pickums that I did. I picked the Ravens winning the division. I think you and I did it actually. We both agreed that Ravens were gonna win the division, and Rams would. Actually, no, we put Bengals. I put Bengals because this was prior to knowing the injury situation. This was 3 months ago. But now I'm putting in the Ravens. Everyone in that division. This is, and they might Bengals might even miss the playoffs this year. Ooh, smokes. That's messed up. That's messed up. But yeah, that's let's see. So I didn't hear your okay, 27-15. Okay. Hey, that's who you got. Then you got Denver coming to your Miami Dolphins, ladies and gentlemen, this Sunday. First home game in the season. It's going to be electric. Guys, if you know anybody giving away a ticket, I'm still looking for a ticket to be donated to Miss Phins so I can attend. So if you know anybody, please go ahead. Have them bless me. I will be at the tailgate for sure, but we'll see about getting into the game. For sure, though, this is going to be crazy. Are you going to the game, Color, or no?
I am.
Really? You're going with Ali?
I'll be riding down there with Ali, but I'll be sitting in a different section.
That's dope, man. That's awesome, dude. Is your mom coming too or no?
Yes, ma'am. We'll be sitting in the upper deck, front row, splitting the uprights, full Madden view.
Ooh, full Madden view. That's dope. That's awesome. Okay,
And I
well, so
really look forward to see some of the stuff that McDaniel cooks up from that view of the game. That's going to be really fun. I look forward to it a lot.
that is gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to hopefully, getting in. I don't care if it's the rafters at this point, but trying to see if I can get into the game because I know the game's gonna be very electrifying. I don't foresee seeing any navy blue jerseys from the Broncos. Even if they're wearing their orange, they're just gonna blend in with us. So at the end of the day, it's gonna be a Dolphins game. I don't foresee this being, you know what I mean, like anything other than a straight up Dolphins game, and it's gonna be crazy. Who do you got, Dolphins or Broncos country? Just right.
I had already predicted a score, but I can't remember exactly what it was now. I think we're probably going to win. Uh, oh, I know what
Oh,
it was. It was 31-24 Dolphins.
oh, because you're going based on the average of our overall scoring this season so far in the last 2 weeks. We're averaging 30 points. I already know you. And our defense is allowing around the average of 24 points, which is why you picked that. Did I get that right or no? Did I do my best
Well,
color
that's a
impression?
good justification. I hadn't thought of that quite yet, but yeah, that's generally, probably what the thought. I was more going on game script that we're going to do what we need to do, like always. And Russell Wilson and Sean Payton have reason, to try to get things right, and that will translate to some good-looking stuff. And we'll probably be biting our nails a little bit, but all in all, we're a better team, and so if this point spread is 6.5, I would be taking the over. I would be taking the Dolphins on that to win by 7 at 31-24. But
Give me 1 second here.
but at 6.5 or 7 favorites at home, that could also indicate a blowout. So don't be surprised if the Dolphins really win this game big. Let's not be afraid of success, and let's not always think about the trap in the back of our head. Did
Sorry,
you
go
just
ahead and
hear
cook
that?
a little
Did you
more.
just hear that?
Cook a
Did you
little
just
more.
hear that thunder?
No, I didn't. Give me
No,
a cook a little more because my mother called me.
right. So you guys are probably about to get hit pretty hard, like me too, because we're about to get stormed on pretty good. But anyway, yeah. So I mean, look, that I get the whole idea of being mindful of the trap, but that's for our players and coaches to do. That's not what we get paid for. Ain't nobody paying me to worry about a trap. If we are the team we think we are, which is evidenced by the fact that we won 2 road games in a row to start the season, you know, one at the other end of the country from the other.
games we would normally lose. I don't think there's any reason that we couldn't expect to beat this team the way we're supposed to beat this team, which is big. You know, the good team, the championship teams rarely get trapped. I want to be thinking Monday morning how foolish of us to even think that we had to worry.
No, listen, Clemente had a good point here, real quick. Let's hope Jason Sanders football goes up, up, and away, high through the uprights for you to snag. Color. If you grab that ball, dude, all I ask is let me have it, because you know I'm gonna go back.
Like if it's a quick touchdown and they don't get the net up quick enough, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And it goes up so high over the net and everything that you end up snagging it, and yeah, and then I'll take it, and then next year, next off season, I'll get it signed by one of the players. So there you go. There you go.
It'll be.
It will be fun. Miss
I
Phins,
mean,
I'm still shocked how well I'm doing in the pickups. Hey girl, you're killing it right now in the pickups. You're making me look bad. I did horrible in the Miss Pickups challenge. Horrible. So
yeah, I'm still riding tied with a whole bunch of people for second or for third place
right.
now.
So
Somebody
bad.
else slid in that didn't even doesn't even have a complete set of picks. So I'd imagine that person will probably fall below the wayside again if they miss another week.
Yeah, but for me,
They're only winning by
oh
percentage. You know what I mean? Because but they don't have a complete set of picks. If you factor the people that have a complete set of picks, then I believe yes, Michelle is number one right now, and there's a whole bunch of us tied for number two.
yeah, Michelle has been killing it. Michelle, if you're hearing or catching the replay, girl, you are killing it. She's on her way, man. She might actually win the whole thing, actually. Girl, you need to give me the juice and tell me what what you're thinking too. You know what I mean? But I'm loving it. It's a lot of fun. That's the good thing about doing pick'ems. You know, you get to like see how everybody's theory and why they think this team is gonna win or not. What's up, Jamaican? How you doing, sir? Fins up, fire, fire. Yes.
I
Thank you
mean,
for coming through.
at some point, we have to trust what we got, what we've seen, what we are, and what we've done, and just put the trap out of our heads. There should be no reason we're trapped by this team. Although I would say that the Broncos, all the teams from the AFC West, usually across each division, this is why you see close games, despite how each team is because they're all built to beat each other. So
Yeah,
it's very likely we see a similar type of team that we did against the Chargers. Now that doesn't mean
yeah,
that the Broncos have the ability to implement the stuff the Chargers were doing, so there will be differences, but
true.
generally speaking, that team is built to beat their division opponents. One of them is the Chargers, so it's likely that we're going to see a similar type of team that we did against the Chargers. We have to play all the West teams this year.
It's gonna be rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna be real rough. But one thing I will say is that because that's the one great thing that I'm seeing from the Dolphins. We are finding ways to win differently. We showed you we can air raid it. We showed you we can run the rock. So it's not like we're stuck playing one way. We show you that we can play in different ways. And that to me is what gives me hope to say that if we're making these types of adjustments, Color, I'm being dead serious, man. I don't see any team beating us. I'm being serious. And I don't care if it's a grind and we win like the Jacks won last year or the year before, 9-6, and it's all Sanders legs that beat us. We're finding ways to win. You see what I mean? Like that's what I mean. Like finding ways to win is what's making this team, in my opinion, be so successful overall that we can go ahead and we can still produce points. And our defense and Fangio's showing you this. He's not going to show you everything all the time. But when he needs to lock it down, Vic Fangio just showed you, ladies and gentlemen, he could lock it down. When he needs to pivot and adjust, because, oh, maybe you figure something else, he's going to pivot and adjust. Ladies and gentlemen, don't get it twisted. Although we can't stand the Patriots, our defense contained them, guys. They were gifted that first touchdown. It was 17-3, pretty much the whole game. If you really take a look at it, it was already on its clear way to be a blowout. The Dolphins were already handling the Patriots. It was not even close. But when you have a team like that, that's when you're able to go ahead and make those adjustments. And we have the team to make the adjustment. We have the players with enough experience, enough youth and stamina, but enough experience to be able to implement these things. To me, this is an exciting time to be a Dolphin fan. It is an exciting time. I have not picked a score yet because I don't want to. I'll tell you my score on Friday when we go over the um the game preview tomorrow. I want to give you an overall status check because I'm hearing MVP, I'm hearing this, I'm hearing that. We're gonna do back to reality on Thursday, and let's see, are we really that good? You know, that feeling that I told you earlier, Culler, that I'm feeling. This don't seem like last year's team. Like it doesn't feel like I was surprised like I was. I was going 3-0. I was surprised. We went 3-0 last year. I'm not gonna lie. But this year, I'm like, I'm not surprised. I actually expect us. The only real games, to be honest with you, that I'm like, okay, that I'm giving L's across the street at Buffalo because you still have to respect the three-time division champ, Buffalo Bills. It looks like they're getting their legs underneath them. But even them, I still don't think. Even them, I still don't think we like. Guys, we can go 6-0 in the division, and I'm neither. I'm not. I'm saying that with a straight face. And you're gonna hear Bills fans say, "Oh, praise you, Dolphins. What week two? What did I say? Color? What did I always say? Week two Super Bowl champs or something like that. What are they always saying?
Oh
Like
yeah, yep.
they're always
Week
saying
two
something
Super
like that.
Bowl champ.
And it's like, you know what?
They're becoming
We
like Dallas fans.
who them or us?
Ben,
For real. But and I compared them this morning to the Dallas Cowboys in the AFC East because this morning I did the AFC East show, guys. Go check it out. I break down the teams, what they did, and a bunch
would
of
you
other
call them
stuff.
the accident waiting to happen?
No, no, I actually said there are the AFC's Cowboys. Really good to get
Yeah,
you
that
double
yeah,
digit.
the
Really good to
accident
get you
waiting
double
to
digit
happen.
teams, and yet still can't get it done at the end when it matters. I mean, numbers don't lie. Check the scoreboard, man. Numbers don't lie. Check the scoreboard. And right now, the Bills, blood is in the water. And
Yeah.
these Dolphins, we are ready. We are ready,
Tua,
dude.
Tua. That's
We
my
are
impact player
ready to
quarterback.
pounce. That's my quarterback. I mean, it is
Well,
what it
both of
is.
our quarterbacks.
Tua's our quarterback.
I
That's our
know.
quarterback.
He's my impact quarterback this week.
Oh, smokes. Let's get into our impact players real quick. Dude, Tua is your impact player?
Hmm.
Uh-huh. Okay, Tua is a QB
Again, as
impact.
I said earlier, how these teams are built like each other. Tua has a chance to put up another big day on in the air.
Okay, 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 okay. Miss Fans, who do you have as your impact player? I'm gonna have him go with Daniel Jones. If Daniel Jones doesn't go off tomorrow night, they're getting destroyed by the 49ers. So I think out of all the quarterbacks in their teams, because it'd be to me it'd be unfair to put like Justin Fields. It's like come on, that's ridiculous. But I think that legitimately could have a win here. Absolutely, it's the Giants versus the Niners, East versus West. You can't get more East versus West, blue versus red. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I gotta say, Danny Dimes is for me. Danny Dimes. What about your running back? Who's your running back? I might have to double dip again and say Bijan one more time, man.
I'd like to say Austin Eckler if he's playing.
He's playing. Yeah, he's not no injury designation. So Eckler,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna go. You know what? No, I'm gonna say Brees Hall because if he doesn't go off, s- the Patriots defense.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So I'm gonna
Could
say
say
Brees
Zeke.
Hall.
Could say Zeke too. He needs to get off the snide.
Yeah, but I don't think that they're playing him like that. They got Ramondre, and that's their number one guy. I think really Brees Hall's gonna have to take this team on his back and go out there and be rookie Brees Hall with 200 yards. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Wide receiver, who you got?
Jalen Waddle.
Waddle, baby, Waddle, baby, Waddle, baby,
No,
Waddle.
no, no,
Oh, Waddle.
because he might not be playing. I don't know. I don't want to say him yet.
Yeah, he ain't play. I don't think he's gonna play.
um,
But go ahead.
I think Tyreek has to be Tyreek.
Okay. Out of all the wide receivers
Yep.
on a team you already say we're gonna be smashing, that's
Yeah.
not impact.
And that's who's going to be doing the smashing.
That's not impact, bro.
Why
But
not?
if you because impact would be like, damn.
They're a
Uh,
package. If Tua is my impact quarterback, Tyreek has to be my impact receiver.
he doesn't have to be, but if you want him to be,
They're
fine.
a package deal.
It's like saying Devonte Adams versus that defense.
They're a package deal.
Whatever. Fine. Today it is. Wide receiver. Who does Arizona have as a wide receiver? Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna have to say no, 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 no. Battle of the
All
losers.
right, I'll change mine to Amon Ra St. Brown.
Shut up! What the bleep? I was gonna say I'm on my, but go ahead. You can get Sun Brown. Fine. I'm gonna go with Chris. No, because I think Jags are gonna destroy Houston. So no, that's not it. That's not where it's at. I think DK's out, so that's another thing I don't think you knew when you picked Seattle. Who's the wide receiver in Indianapolis? Hmm?
Michael Pittman.
Michael Pittman. Thank you. Because Ravens, even though they have some injuries in their wide receiving core, it's still Lamar. He's still got legs. But Pittman, he is gonna have. They don't have anybody. So to help out that young rookie quarterback, he's gonna have to step up drastically if they have a shot versus the Ravens. Okay, what about tight end? What you got?
Um, um, Kyle Pitts. I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna say Hawkinson. No, he's the number one tight end, and he's the number one tight end right now. Hawkinson. I'm gonna go Pat Fairmouth. I don't know how to spell that, but whatever. Fairmouth. I know what I'm trying to say. He's for the Steelers tight end. I think he's really gonna have to help out his young QB for sure. What about defense? I'm taking that Steelers defense. Go ahead. Who you got? You know what I'm gonna say, Miss Phins? Dolphins defense. Dolphins defense. Okay. I'll put you
I
down for
mean, for
Dolphins defense.
real. I mean, for real. It is a home game. It is a. We do need to ball out at some point.
Who's your
Uh,
second?
my second is gonna be. Uh, uh,
Oh, Washington for me.
yeah. Oh
Chase
man, I
Young.
was gonna say them. Too. Yeah, I would have said them too. Uh, um, and I'll change my. Can I
Tell
change
me.
my tight end to Mr. Dalton Kincaid?
Dalton Kincaid. Is
Yeah.
he really out? I'm so mad.
Is he out? No, but I could change my receiver to Gabe
Knox.
Davis.
Knox is out, I think. God, Lee, man. I got Knox in two of my fantasies.
Yeah, right. But then
Okay.
let's see, defense. I'll go Jets.
Jets. Suck, suck, suck. Okay. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. So you got Tua, Eckler, Amon Ra, Kincaid, Dolphins, Jets. And I have
Tua, Tua.
Danny Dimes, Brees Hall, Michael Pittman, Pat Freiermuth, Steelers, and Commies. Holy smokes. That's going to be a really good week for us to check this out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyways, Color, anything else you want to say about this? Because we just gave them their impact player, Pickems, and the schedule.
Nope.
Talk to me, sir.
All right, man. It's hard to say much more. We just got to execute, and if we execute, we can really win big this one.
I agree. I think if the Dolphins execute properly like they should, we'll be seeing a very exciting game. Oh my God, dude! $363 to see Steelers and Vegas. I really just think it because it's Las Vegas and they got nothing else at this point. I think that's why they're getting that type of money. Like that's ridiculous. But ladies and gentlemen, this is League Wide Wednesdays. As you can see, and you can get every single Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Thank you so much for coming through. I am Miss Phins. You see my name right here, Miss Phins. You can find me on all social media at Miss Phins, MISSPHINS. We also have my compadre, Mr. Color Commentary.
Fins
You can
up.
find him at Color.com and also your social media and also over at the Phins Tailgate. We're doing bigger and better things. Guys, thank you so much for joining us for League Wide Wednesday Season 2, Episode 3. So glad we're here for our Pickems and more. Thank you again. This has been so much fun. Color, safe and not so people.
Well, bye.
Bye. And as for me,